Listen,
Never in my life associated the word boring with baseball.
we know what's up.
Me? Yeah. Famous? Yeah.
And I'm like giddy over there smiling like, we're about to win this shit.
Did everyone give you crap? Give me a good host story.
I'm not picking it up.
We both love the game.
We talk about it every day.
Getting on baseball.
Having some popcorn, you're fooling around your phone.
I'd have to wait in line for 3 hours.
Hang on, because it's about to be a wild ride.
I want to welcome in the San Francisco Giants top prospect, Bryce Eldridge, joining us live from Arizona before he heads out to Nashville this weekend. Thank you so much, Bryce, for joining us. We'll start off with, you started off in single A, made it to triple A. Can you even comprehend in your mind how crazy that is? Has that resonated yet?
I still don't think it has. I mean, my family, every time I talk to them, they're like, you made it through 4 levels this year. And I'm just like, yeah, it's hard to believe, but I'm grateful I stayed healthy through it all. And I had a ton of fun and got to meet a lot of cool people. So it was a good journey.
What, you're 6'5"?
6'7".
6'7". I remember seeing you at All-Star and going, oh my gosh, this guy is 27 years old. I did not think you were 19. I was like, he's so tall. He lays the beard. He kind of masks it really well. How did you stay healthy throughout this long season? What goes into that?
The biggest thing was just getting my rest, getting plenty of sleep, staying hydrated, putting the right things into my body, and taking advantage of the resources we got at the field, taking advantage of the trainers. That's really it. And, taking it upon myself to keep doing my routine every day and making sure I feel good when I get on the field.
Let's go back to beginning of the season. You decide that you're not going to pitch. You're just going to focus on first base and hitting. What went into that decision? Yeah,
so, the goal, from the time I got drafted, even before I got drafted, was to get to the big leagues as soon as possible. And I think, me and my group, my agent, Tucker Ward, and my family, and the Giants, I think we all believed that hitting and playing first base was going to get me up there the quickest, and it's working out so far. And I'm one step from being there. So it's better for my health as well. Doing both is really taxing on the body, and it's tough to get through a full season doing both. Obviously there's just one guy doing it right now, but I like to think about what could have happened and how that would have went, but at this point, we're worried about or focusing on hitting and playing first.
Are you practicing pitching at all, on the side at all, or are you just completely removed from it?
No, I'm completely removed. It's weird. I was working on it when I was at home this past off season because I didn't really know what the plan was when I got to spring training. Obviously when I got there, figured out, I was just gonna be hitting, but solely focused on hitting, so it's going well.
Basically going very well. I don't know if you can answer this question, but if you could pitch yourself, how would you do it? If you had yourself in the batter's box, how would you pitch yourself?
I would definitely just throw heaters at the top of the zone and then the soft stuff down. As a righty thrower, and a lefty hitter, I get a lot of those changeups that are tough. The changeup is probably the toughest pitch to hit because it looks like a heater for so long, especially with my swing path too. That the high fastballs are tough, but still trying to make adjustments there and get better there.
Well, you started your season single A, spent most of your time in single A. When did you think you were going to get called up, if at all?
I really didn't know when or if. I was just trying to focus on one day at a time at that point, and that was kind of the mindset the whole year was, control what I can control and the rest will take care of itself. I've been playing well in San Jose, and, I didn't really know how the organization was going to treat me, being young and all that and being a little bit inexperienced on defense. But, they like to challenge me, and they kept challenging me down the road, and it was good for me. It made me a lot better.
How did you find out you were getting called up?
To AAA?
Oh, no, from single to high
A. I went in for a midweek game, a day game on a Wednesday, and Will Clark was there. He was a Giants legend. We were getting some work in, and I played the game. Manager says, "Come talk to me," and then there's Will in there and all those guys, and told me I was going up. So that was a pretty fun day, and had to wake up early the next day and drive up 9 hours to Eugene. So it was a little hectic, but I enjoyed it. The drive is beautiful up there, so couldn't complain.
I mean, yeah. What's been the biggest difference that you've seen in terms of pitching or talent from single A to high A?
I'd say it was pretty similar. Competition wise, I'd say I didn't really notice a big jump until I got to like double A, triple A. Especially triple A, those bullpen guys are all very good. In the lower levels, you see guys who are still working on stuff and who are young and still trying to get better. But, the triple A level, even double A, you got older guys who have got experience and they're throwing a lot of good pitches, a lot of, high velo. So it was fun.
Did you think you were going to spend the rest of your season in Eugene, or did you think, oh, maybe I'll get called up to double A? I know we talked about this a little bit, but.
Yeah, I mean, I had hoped, I was really playing my best ball in Eugene, and, I got called up the night of our last home game. So we had one more week left, and I didn't know what was going to happen there. But, I was very thankful when they called me in after, and, like I said, I thought my season was going to be over. I thought my season was going to be over when I was in double A. We had 3 games left when I got called up. So just kept the train rolling.
Well, you were probably so excited to go home. Were you like, finally, I get to go back to Virginia. I get to hang out here. I don't have to leave. Was that very exciting for you?
Yeah, it was exciting for everyone, especially my people back at home. They got to come watch, and that whole week was hectic. A lot of people from home coming to watch, and I enjoyed being back on the East Coast. So my parents didn't have to stay up until past midnight to watch me play. So that was nice, but that was very short-lived. But no, I enjoyed the week and a half I had there.
Yeah, then you kind of keep racking up I'm assuming the airline miles, and then you go back out to the West Coast. Okay, take me through getting called up from double A to triple A, because it was what, like a week?
Yeah, 8 games, I think, 9 games. Yeah, I mean, it was hectic. I mean, I was, right back on the East Coast. I thought, like I said, I thought I was going to be done. I thought I was going to go home from Pennsylvania and get to relax, and I wasn't. I was looking forward to that, but when I got the call to AAA, I mean, that was everything I could ever wish for to happen this year, and I was very pumped to go play some more baseball, and the experience there was awesome. I know it was short, but it was a good challenge for me, and kind of got a taste of what that big league type treatment is, and obviously it'll get better once I get to the big show. But it was a pretty cool experience.
So you were in San Jose, Eugene, Richmond, and where was the last?
Sacramento.
Out of those 4 cities, which one was your favorite?
That's a great question. I honestly kind of like Sacramento. They had me up in a pretty nice hotel there, and it was a walk to the field. I was in San Jose for the longest time, so that's always going to hold a special place to me. And Eugene was great. West Coast is beautiful, so can't complain being out there. And Richmond, I obviously I've been around for a while, so it's a little old news to me there. So.
Did you have a bunch of family and friends come to your first games or your first couple games in Richmond?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the whole week, every game, I was talking to a bunch of people I hadn't seen in a while, and my whole family was down there. So it was cool.
Did you get any weird texts, I'm going to come watch you play, from people that you were like, wait, really?
Yeah, exactly. A lot of people who I hadn't, seen in a while, and they're saying they're going to be there, and then I see them out there. It was pretty cool, and I had a good week, so I'm glad I got to put on a little show for them.
You said it yourself. You're right there to getting called up. How are you keeping all of this in perspective for yourself, because you are only 19 still?
Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying every second of it. So, just trying to stay focused on, stuff I need to get better at. Still trying to stay in the moment. You still got a lot more work left to be done until I get up there. And the goal is not to just get up there, but just to stay up there and stick up there for a while and have a great career. So, got a lot of work left to be done. Got a lot of weight to gain, a lot of muscle to gain, and it's only going to get better from here.
How do you find time to celebrate yourself? Because I'm assuming, again, going through 4 levels of minor league ball, that's nuts. You must have a moment of, oh my God, go me. I did that. That's very rare. Did you, or do you not like that at all?
I wouldn't say so. I mean, obviously, I was very excited every time I got moved up, but it was get called up, you're on a plane, and then you're playing the next day, so there wasn't much time to get too excited. But yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm proud of what I did this year, and my family helped support me through it all. They're coming out to watch and being there for me, supporting me with the highs and lows. So thankful for that.
How is it being in a locker room with guys who are like in their late 20s and you're still a teenager? What's that experience like for you?
I mean, it's cool. It's good for me. It matures me and helps me, get in the right mindset to, be around those guys. And I think it's going to be like that for a little while, playing with older guys. And, the guys within our org with the Giants are all great people. So they took care of me, and, I enjoyed my time up there, every level, I enjoyed my time everywhere here, and the coaching staffs are amazing. So they take good care of us.
Do you have any new cleats? Did you get some more since the
They're
last time I
all
talked?
the same Under Armours. Actually, they're different from the ones you saw, but I haven't gotten any like crazy customized cleats since then.
Okay, maybe when you make your major league debut.
Oh, yeah.
And how are you spending your 20th birthday in Arizona? What are you gonna do?
My family's coming out, so we're the only team playing games on that Sunday. I think it's on a Sunday, and then we're gonna play that game, and then we have an off day the next day. So enjoy it with them. Maybe play some golf, and I'm glad my family will be out here to celebrate.
Isn't it funny how it always falls? Like there's always a game on the day.
Exactly. I mean, we're the only. Obviously, we're playing an opponent, but that's the only game going on in the fall league that day. So it just happened to be our team.
What's the Arizona Fall League been like for you? What's that experience been like?
It's been good. I mean, I've met a lot of people so far. All the guys on our team are amazing, and meet a lot of people who work with the MLB, and met a lot of media today, and got to do a lot of media stuff. So it's been great.
Yeah, and I saw you and we were just talking about the Ravens. Are you a Ravens fan?
Oh, big Ravens fan.
Okay, so we were just talking about how like certain quarterbacks, like that you don't ever get rid of them unless you can get someone better. And Lamar Jackson's the best.
Yeah.
Why do you think he always chokes in the postseason? Last year, I know it was his like receivers, Zay Flowers couldn't hold on to a ball at all, but like, why do you think it is? Like, what do you think needs to get better?
I mean, I think the team just needs to run the ball more. I mean, last year, like they had the best rushing offense in the league, and then they only ran the ball like 6 times in that game. And obviously that's not Lamar's game. So, I mean, he can throw it, but I mean, if he's throwing it every play, then it's not going to go well. But I don't know. He'll figure it out. I hope. I really hope.
It's yours to lose this year. It really is.
Yeah, exactly. They look good. I mean, honestly, it was a slow start, but they're looking better now.
They look so good. I love. I'm a Pats fan, so I always think back to the Tom Brady, Ray Lewis like matchups.
Oh, it was awesome.
Oh my God, did you ever watch that documentary about Ray Lewis when he said, "Yeah, if you threw it down the middle of the field, like I was gonna knock someone out, like you were gonna get."
He was trying to kill him.
Oh yeah. We don't have that in football anymore. I miss that mentality a little bit.
Exactly, yeah. But he was a legend. I mean, I was really young. Like one of the earlier games I remember watching was that Super Bowl where they beat the Niners, and that was his last game. So
did you cry? Did you cry a little bit or no?
Nah, I was too young.
Do you have an all-time favorite Raven or no?
I mean, I was a big Anquan Bolden fan. I don't know if you remember his name. Right now, I really like Marlon Humphrey's been my favorite player for a while because he was a Bama guy, and I've always been kind of a Bama fan, and I committed there. So,
do you ever regret not going to college?
No, not at all. I mean, I think I'm on a way better path here than I would be there.
True.
A lot of distractions there. So.
Oh, Bama's crazy. You would have had way too much fun.
It's not a good thing.
Well, Bryce, I know you have a flight to catch, so thank you so much for your time. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.